Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Music Mondays podcast. I'm your host, Tom Slays. Welcome on in, my friends. Happy Monday. This is episode 290 of the Music Mondays podcast. Hope you're well. Hope you're chilling. Hope you had a good weekend, my friends. Hope we're vibing. Hope we're chilling. But this is episode 290. Like I said, I hope you're well. Hope you're vibranian, my friends. We are well under our way into our August. Actually, I mean, August is really cranking out. August is really flying by. I think I was talking about this with man, with one of my artists or something like that, and we are talking about how, like, July kind of flew by, and then August really just kind of like picked up the pace. You know what I mean? Like, August really picked up the pace. So very cool, very cool. But regardless, we're chilling. We're in the middle of summer. We're vibing. Hope you're all chilling. We have Ghost in the chat. We have Candela Brum. Hope you're all. Hope you're vibing, my friends. Well, let's get it. Yeah, no, actually, Kit Kat is. I think she's sleeping somewhere. I'm not sure where she's at tonight, but usually she's over there vibing, but tonight she is AFK, my friends. She is AFK. But you guys know the deal, man. Let's go over some jazz. Let's go over some weekly recap stuff. We're gonna talk about what's coming on Music Mondays over the course of the next couple weeks. Then we're gonna talk about recruiting. We're gonna talk about SoundCloud exclusives and all that good jazz, man. A couple things to go through. So, you guys know the dealio, man. Let's get into it. Per usual, let's start off with some weekly recap stuff. You guys know the deal. So per usual, Music Mondays basic logo t-shirts are available and in stock right now. We still have smalls, mediums, and larges. So again, if you want to purchase one of those, we do have them available for $20 flat, including shipping. Obviously, U.S. shipping only, so that way you guys don't get absolutely obliterated by shipping costs. So we want to make sure you guys actually can get your merch in a timely manner without kind of sacrificing shipping costs. So again, United States shipping only. Just keep that in mind. But again, if you want a small, medium, or large, we still have a few of those available right now. So make sure you send us a message, send us a DM, send us an email if you're interested in purchasing one of those. I'm absolutely down. Yeah, no, she is definitely she's definitely hanging out in the background. She's definitely hanging out in the background. Actually, I don't even know where she's at, truthfully. But so that's every single week. Heading into Tuesday, following a live show every single Tuesday. If you want to clip, download, record, or anything like that, you want to kind of view the Music Mondays podcast in full high quality HD, that is available right now on the Music Mondays Patreon and every single Tuesday on the Music Mondays Patreon. So definitely go check that out. Go show that some love, and make sure that you um, go show our Patreon some love because you guys are fucking wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But um heading into Deeper Tuesday, submissions do go live for every single Music Mondays podcast. So again, if you want to submit for episode 291, next week's show, feel free to drop your submissions or links or portfolios below on every single Tuesday's tweet. Make sure you go show that some love as well. And again, um, relatively stacked Tuesday, but heading into Wednesday, we always do some audio podcast promo for the Music Mondays podcast that does drop on every single Thursday on all audio platforms. That's Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon, all that good jazz. So we head into Wednesday with a little bit of promo for that. And then, of course, SoundCloud Sunday submissions do open every single Wednesday. So if you're interested in some SoundCloud Sunday goodness, definitely follow us on social media and stay up to date. That does go live every single Wednesday. So if you're interested in getting a part of our SoundCloud Sunday playlist that does drop every single Sunday, definitely let us know. And of course, make sure you follow us on social media and stay up to date, my friends, per usual. So that was Wednesday. Heading into Thursday, episode 289 of the Music Mondays podcast is available right now on all audio platforms. That's Spotify, again, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, all that good jazz. That is available right now. And huge shout out to everybody that did submit and tune in to episode 289 of the Music Mondays podcast. You guys are fucking wonderful individuals. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate you here at Music Mondays. And then actually, we had a very interesting YouTube upload last week. Community feedback number 36 is available right now on the Music Mondays YouTube channel. So again, we do upload 2 times per week. That's every Thursday, every Saturday, full podcast. episodes, full YouTube uploads, whether it be guides, tips and tricks, and all that good jazz. So again, make sure you subscribe to the Music Mondays YouTube channel for all of your latest Music Mondays updates. But again, community feedback number 36 is available right now on the Music Mondays YouTube channel. That's our monthly segment where we kind of dive into what you guys want to see here on the show, right? Like whether it be stuff from articles to tips and tricks to things you want to see me talk about here on the show to other topics, and geez, anything that you want to see, right? So again, community feedback number 36 is available right now on the Music Mondays YouTube channel, and if you want to see anything over there on our YouTube or the show or anything like that, definitely let us know over there on community feedback number 36. Yeah. That was Thursday. Heading into Friday. Outside of that, but a pretty decent Friday actually. A brand new article is live right now by the homie Blank Thoughts. That was a kind of more of a little bit more of a chill kind of a movie piece by the homie Blank Thought, Music Money staff writer as well. Blank Thought has dropped, so many like insane pieces, especially when it comes down to all of 2026. Like, a Blank Thought has some fucking gems. Like, truthfully, has some real gems when it comes down to everything that they've dropped here at Music Mondays in 2026. So definitely go check out their recent pieces and everything else that Blank Thought did drop on the Music Mondays homepage. But that was Friday. What else did we drop Friday? Also, we actually dove into Radar Check. So Music Mondays Radar Check number... Geesh, I think... What was Radar Check? I think it was number 17, actually. And that is our monthly segment where we kind of break down who you guys want to see here on Music Mondays when it comes down to articles, when it comes down to the podcast, and when it comes down to playlists and things like that, right? So that is our monthly segment where you're able to tag some of your mutuals or people that you want to see here at Music Mondays. So again, Radar Check number 16 is available right now on all of our social media. So definitely go show that some love. And huge shout out to everybody else that did tag somebody, man. Radar Check number 16 is available right now. So, that was Friday. Heading into Saturday, episode 289 of the Music Mondays podcast is available right now on the Music Mondays YouTube channel. So again, if you prefer the YouTube version of the Music Mondays podcast, you want to go kind of stream it on your big screen, you want to go put it on YouTube, or you want to go do anything with it, man, clip it, screen record, or anything like that, that is available right now on the Music Mondays YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe to the Music Mondays YouTube channel if you haven't already. We do upload 2 times per week, every Thursday, every Saturday, full podcast episodes, exclusive segments, and a lot of good jazz over there on the channel. So make sure you go show these artists and the channel some love, baby. Let's get it. Bats. Yeah, actually, I don't even know where she's at. Yeah, she dipped out. Yep, she absolutely dipped out. Must be on the hunt for some food or something like that. But so we left off on Saturday, heading into Sunday, SoundCloud Sunday volume 200 and what? My gosh, we are deep into SoundCloud Sunday. Actually, I don't even know what volume we're on. SoundCloud Sunday volume 252 is available right now on the Music Monday SoundCloud. That was curated by me, and the cover art was done by the homie 60. So make sure you go show that some love. And huge shout out to everybody that did submit and tune in to SoundCloud Sunday. You guys are fucking wonderful individuals. Thank you. Again, SoundCloud Sunday is getting up there, man. Like, SoundCloud Sunday is like, somewhat of the sister to the podcast, right? Like, it's been around for like just as long, but man, it's just super crazy to see. Super crazy to see. So, huge shout out to all you guys that do submit to SoundCloud Sunday, man. You guys are fucking wonderful. Thank you. That was Sunday. Heading into today, that takes us to Monday, August 17th, 2026, episode 290 of the Music Mondays podcast, man. So let's get into it. That was pretty much everything that you missed at Music Mondays over the course of the last week or so. So if you want any more of a deeper weekly recap, that is available right now on all of our social media. But one other thing that we got to go through, actually a few other things that we got to go through is we're going to talk recruiting, we're going to talk SoundCloud exclusives, and then we're going to talk what's coming on Music Mondays over the course of the next couple of weeks or so. So again, when it comes down to the next couple of weeks and like things that we're kind of going through when it comes down to the future of Music Mondays, man, so we're mostly on a big like Cyberfest 3 kind of kick right now. But like I told you guys last week, we're kind of diving into getting some older Music Monday staff members reacquainted and kind of getting in some new staff members and making sure that we can kind of like maintain like our platform as it is, right? But as far as like the big things go and anything that's like super major, Cyberfest 3 stuff is really like the big deal, right? And again, for those of you that don't know, Cyberfest 3 being our online URL festival. Again, for those of you that maybe even don't know what that is, when it comes down to a URL festival, that's more of a online Discord show, or maybe you host it in some other platform. But think a kind of full set and full performance online, right? Kind of became popular during COVID, but not really. Like they were kind of doing those before then. But Cyberfest 3 will be our third annual one as well, so that'll be kind of fun. But yeah, kind of making sure that that's like gonna be a-okay, and then really finalizing some stuff when it comes down to the artists, dates, graphics as well, and then kind of make sure that that's really like set and organized. So that's like one of the main things that we want to do before the end of like quarter 3, right? Especially like September, like the end of this month ish, right? So Cyberfest 3 is a big thing. But outside of that, a lot of your monthly and weekly content will be staying the same. So when it comes down to articles, when it comes down to the podcasts, playlists, things like that, all that stuff will be staying the same. So nothing major changing there. But again, I'll be updating you guys weekly here on the show. So make sure you tune in every single Monday, and I'll be giving you guys some up to date announcements per usual. But again, nothing super major. Mostly Cyberfest 3 stuff and kind of cranking out the summer, right? Like that's kind of like the big deal here. So, that's that, my friends. That is that. So, outside of that, we gotta go through some recruiting stuff. Actually, recruiting stuff for sure. So again, if you are interested in joining the Music Money staff team, if you're a writer, journalist, curator, designer, you want to do short form, you want to do long form content for Music Mondays, definitely let us know. Send us a message, send us a DM, send us an email. We'd be happy to get you integrated in the team. Again, resume definitely preferred, but not required. If you're kind of new to the underground independent media space and you want to get your feet wet here at Music Mondays, that's completely fine. We'll be happy to teach you the ropes and kind of show you the way, right? But again, if you're interested in joining the Music Mondays staff team at any role, definitely let us know. Send us a message, send us a DM, send us an email. So, what else, my friends? Outside of that, oh yes, exclusives. Yes, yes, yes. So, um, let's talk exclusives. Again, if you haven't unreleased a SoundCloud track that you like to have hosted and promoted on the Music Money SoundCloud for completely free, and of course, promoted across all of our social media for completely free, definitely let us know. Send us a message, send us a DM, send us an email. We'd be happy to get that hosted and promoted for you, my friends. Again, we're only interested in unreleased material, so feel free to do whatever you want with the track afterwards, right? You want to go put it on all platforms, you want to go put it on distro or anything like that, that's completely fine, but we're only interested in the SoundCloud version. Again, same goes for YouTube. If you have an unreleased YouTube track that you like to have hosted and promoted on the Music Money's YouTube channel of over 350 subscribers for completely free, definitely let us know. Send us a message, send us a DM, send us an email. We'd be happy to get that hosted and promoted for you. Again, feel free to do whatever you want with the track afterwards, right? You want to go put it on all platforms. You want to go kind of do anything with it, feel free. But again, we're only interested in the SoundCloud and YouTube version, so keep that in mind. Unless your resume is 4 pages, right? Right. I mean, 4 pages is kind of gnarly though. 4 pages is definitely gnarly for sure. But yeah. So I think that's everything super crazy at the moment, right? We did recap stuff. We did what's coming. We did SoundCloud exclusives. We did recruiting. Yeah, nothing else super gnarly. I have a few kind of discussion segments that I really want to go through over the next couple of months here on the show, but nothing like super pressing that I feel like we got to go through. So, um, let's hop over to Twitter and let's go see what we have for the night, my friends, because I am down. You guys know the deal, man. Per usual, submissions are always in the same format every single week, and they always read Artist and Creative Submission Open for Live Reads and Music Mondays live on August 17th, 2026 at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, twitch.tv/softplays, which is here and now. Again, submissions are always in the same format, but the only thing that does change is the date, so make sure you double check in the date and make sure that you're submitting for a show that hasn't happened yet, right? We still get submissions for shows that are months, years, weeks old. So again, just make sure you you double check the date and make sure that you're submitting for a show that hasn't happened yet, my friends. But outside of that, if you'd like to submit your music, artwork, fashion, or digital creations, drop your links and portfolios below. All art forms are welcome. Contrary to our name, Music Mondays, we've reacted to pretty much everything here on the show, whether it be obviously music, to acoustic remixes, to DJ sets, to instrumentals, to unreleased, to photography, to videography, to YouTube uploads, to vlogs, to so many other things, man. We've reacted to pretty much everything here on the show, right? Because again, a lot of underground creatives are multi-talented, so we'd like to give everybody kind of a fair shot when it comes down to Music Monday. So again, if you feel like you deserve some spotlight here on the show, make sure you drop your links and portfolios below. But outside of that, again, we do have a 3-hour show limit, so keep that in mind. Again, we used to have, I think like 4 to 5 to 6 hour shows, right? And even those were a bit long, but you could kind of argue that a 3-hour show is still a little bit long. But again, we'd like to at least keep it a little bit more palatable, especially these days for at least anybody to kind of be able to watch it back or throw it on the background or anything like that. So again, just keep that in mind. We do have a 3-hour show limit. Outside of that, submissions are free. They always have been free, and they always will be free. But the only thing that we do ask is that you follow Music Mondays on Twitter before you do submit. Again, that not only pays respect to everybody else that does wait for all their submissions to be played every single week here on the show, but again, you gain access to a whole wonderful wide range of artists and creatives, man. So kind of a win-win, right? But again, submissions are free. They always have been free, and they always will be free. But the only thing that we do ask is that you follow us on Twitter before you do submit. And of course, outside of that, Patreon subscribers submission are played first every single week here on the show. So again, if you're subscribed to the Music Mondays Patreon at any tier, whether that be basic, advanced, or premium, you gain access to a whole bunch of goodies over there on the Music Mondays Patreon. Roles, early access content, things like that. But one main thing that you do gain access to is the Music Mondays Fast Pass, which again, for the duration that you're pledged to the Music Mondays Patreon, that allows for all of your submissions to be played first every single week here on the show. So keep that in mind. Kind of an advantage, right? But huge shout out to all the Music Mondays Patrons, man. You guys are fucking wonderful individuals. Thank you. But outside of that, again, submissions do close about a couple hours before the show starts. Again, a good rule of thumb is that if the show is live, submissions are definitely fucking closed. So again, you have like, I'd say roughly 6.5 or so days to get your submissions in. So plenty of time, but that gives us a little bit of more of a head count and allows us to make the live show a little bit more palatable for everybody that does watch it, right? Because again, if somebody comes through while the show is live and they kind of submit, and then they cut somebody off that was waiting for their submission, it kind of gets into a little bit of a gray area, right? So we like to cap off the submissions before we do go live. So again, roughly like 6.5 or so days to get your submissions in. So plenty of time, my friends. Plenty of time. So outside of that, let's see how many Patrons we do have tonight. I am down. I am absolutely down. So we have the homie Candelabrum, absolutely. We have the homie TDG, that's 2. We have Ghost, that's 3. Shout out to Music Money's Patrons, man. You guys are absolutely fucking on fire recently. Absolutely on fire. But let's see. We're kicking off the show with Candelabrum. I am absolutely down. So, Candelabrum, a multi-genre artist and producer, came through with a Spotify track. And let's see what we got here. We have quite the caption. Another tune from Overstimulated. This is Stay on the Path of Life. It's kind of a different structure. The chorus veers in another direction. The guitar solo is a favorite. Okay. Recently we've been kicking off the show with Candelabrum, so it's been really solid. As far as like consistency goes, but I'm kind of curious that that caption there is definitely very interesting. And of course we have lyrics here as well. Let's see. This is track 5 off of Overstimulated. Again, we've kind of broke down this project in not great detail, but we've reacted to a couple of these tracks here, right? Definitely a couple of these tracks. So I'm down. Let's get into it. Stay on the path of life. Candelabrum. Let's go. That's great.
My head hurts and I can't think. Unrest of which I never speak. Stress makes my spirit sink. My body is weary and so weak. Bad dreams and sleepless nights. Do those around me realize? Mostly they just see a shadow underneath my haunted eyes. Strength and joy flow from you, oh Lord. I know it, and yet I'm here once more. Looking up from this deep dark hole. I guess I didn't learn before. Stay on the path of life. Don't stray from the shining light. He will protect you if you stay in His will. He'll show you the way.
Yeah, I agree, Ghost. I agree. I definitely agree.
When my vision clears, I will climb. Maybe I will learn this time. It doesn't ever need to get this far. I need to hear your voice in my heart. Strength and joy flow from you, oh Lord. I know it, and yet I'm here once more. Looking up from this deep dark hole. I guess I didn't learn before. Stay on the path of life. Don't stray from the shining light. He will protect you if you stay in His will. He'll show you the way.
Holy shit.
From the shining light, He will protect you if you stay in His will. He'll show you the way.
Wow, wow, wow. I feel like this is a like a highlight of the project. You know what I mean? Like I really feel like this is definitely like one of the more um like standout tracks on the project. You know what I mean? Like we've reacted to again like I'd say like geez, probably what? Um 50% of this project, right? And I feel like this is definitely like one of the standout tracks to me. You know what I mean? Um, this has the second most amount of plays from. Yeah, see, like I can kind of see why. You know what I mean? Like that kind of makes sense to me. Because it does feel like a highlight of the project. It really does. But regardless, let's talk about it. Let's break it down. Let's get into it. We're talking about three things here. We're talking about the instrumental. Talk about vocals. Talk about the overall theme of this track. Let's talk instrumental, man. Instrumental starts off hot, ends hot, is hot in the middle, right? Like it's definitely one of those that just kind of fucking goes through and through, and doesn't stop. So I love the structure of it. Mix wise, I mean nothing super clashy to overbearing or anything that I would really like tweak out about here. Um, again, Candelabrum really is an artist that has a very consistent mix, no matter what genre or what they're doing. So, not really a shocker here, but something I always want to kind of point out for anybody new, right? So, instrumental mix definitely up there though, for sure. Nothing that I would like really switch up there. Um, Instrumental shining star though. I mean, again, like the thing that really stuck out to me was the structure, right? Like I think the structure really, really stuck out to me. So, mm, it's like it's like hard for me to kind of debate that. You could kind of like do melody or kind of like dive into that sort of thing. Or you could, I mean, I guess you could talk about drums, right? You could definitely talk about drums, but I think structure has to take the cake for me. You know what I mean? I think structure for sure. So, instrumental solid, definitely structure. Let's talk vocals though. Um, Again, vocal mix, not really a shocker there. Clean, crisp, clear, straight to the point. Nothing that I would really like complain about there either. You know what I mean? Like nothing that I would like tweak out about. Mm-mm. Again, like the main thing that I'm looking for here is quality and levels. All right, like how does everything work with the instrumental? How does it sound? Is anything off-putting or X, Y, or Z, right? And no, definitely not. And again, Candelabrum is a very consistent artist, so not really a shocker for us here, but if you're kind of a new viewer to Music Mondays, definitely something you always want to point out, right? So vocal mix definitely right where it needs to be, for sure. Nothing that I would like again really freak out about, right? But vocal shining star, I do like the writing. I definitely like the writing a lot. Um, you know, if I'm being honest with you, I think flow and cadence and delivery is probably gonna take it for me. Because again, like a lot of these lines and lyrics like don't really work if you're like delivering them in kind of like a shitty way. You know what I mean? So I think the flow and cadence and delivery has a lot of the essence that this song needs, for sure. So instrumental solid, definitely the structure. Vocal solid, definitely the flow and cadence and delivery. Let's talk theme aesthetics. We spoke a little bit about this cover before, per usual, because like I said, we've reacted to I think like probably like half of this project so far, right? But as far as like being overstimulated goes, this is probably like the definition of a photographic version, right? I think it's definitely the definition of it. But EP worthy, project worthy for sure. Nothing I would super change here, but aesthetically, definitely hits the mark. Overall theme, right? Referencing back to Candelabrum's caption here. It's kind of a different structure. The chorus veers in another direction. The guitar solo is a favorite. I mean, you know, stay on the path of life, right? This is one of those ones where, much like the rest of Candelabrum's tracks, I feel like you could kind of mold it in a way that kind of fits your life, right? Like, I don't think the theme needs to be like a one-to-one. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely don't think it needs to be a one-to-one or like kind of like a very like super specific theme. Definitely not that. Um, but like I said, much like a lot of Candelabrum's other tracks, this is one where you can kind of like mold it around your life, right? And you know, kind of a heavy one if you place it in a way where you need it to be heavy, right? So and I think that's what's cool about Candelabrum's tracks is like if you need it to be heavy, it can be heavy, but if you need it to be more motivational, it's very motivational. But you can kind of like mold it in certain attitudes and certain ways, right? So a very specific theme, but not one that I would like super look for like a definitive meaning. I definitely think it's one where you should you, you should apply it to your life as needed, right? I definitely think that's one of those for sure. So well done, my friend. Well done. Huge shout out to Candelabrum. Thank you so much for the submission, my friend. Much love. Make sure you go follow them on Spotify, by the way, and of course, make sure you go follow them on Twitter as well. They are only one follower away from 300, man. Only one follower away from 300. Let's fucking get it. And of course, every artist featured in today's episode and every single episode will be linked in the description of the YouTube re-upload. And of course, make sure you subscribe to the Music Mondays YouTube channel if you haven't already. We're approaching 360 subscribers. We do upload 2 times per week, every Thursday, every Saturday. Full podcast episodes, exclusive segments, and all like jazz over there on the channel. So make sure you go show these artists and the channel some love, baby. Let's get it. If you already have, thank you. We appreciate you here at Music Mondays. Get it, baby. Love that. Keep your eyes on the proper path. Don't get distracted. God will keep you safe if you choose it. Yeah, see, there you go. Right. Definitely. Well said, my friend. Absolutely well said. Wow. So we kicked off with Candelabrum. Who's our next patron of the night, my friends? Who we got? We got the homie TDG. I am down, aka Till the Grave. Came through with another SoundCloud track. Walking on a line, so I might as well dance. Love to watch it burn. Featuring Trap House Charlie and Fever Boy Prod by me. I'm down. Now, TDG's has been on a fucking single run for sure. Their singles have been absolutely fantastic as of recently. But all their projects have, right? Everything from Fairy Tale to just all aspects of TDG, right? I would say this is a great progress year for TDG. Really an artist that has shown that they want to improve, and they're doing everything and anything they can to kind of get their craft down to a science, right? Whether it be from production to art to videos to consistency to so many other singles and projects, just so much shit. TDG has been a stellar listen in 2026, but they came through with a track titled Out of Line. Let's get into it. Instrumental's great. Covers every song.
Why, but sometimes it seems too much. Can't deal with it, but I gotta keep on showing up. Cloudy day, but the sun don't shine. Haven't seen no sign of the other side, but I hear the grass is greener. All I do is hope for a better day. It's gonna be okay, it's gonna be alright. Charlie, listen up. I was looking back on recent days. It was a long way, but now I'm creeping in the cut. Still don't give 2 fucks. We headed to get some paper paste. That's the only thing green on my side. Say goodbye, have a good time. Got me lost, it's on my mind. Say that love is hard to find, but we find it down the line. Say you want more than the pie. I just find that peace of life. Demons calling every night. Had to learn to pick my fight. Now my future looking bright. Late nights talking to myself, trying to find my mental health. All that pressure that I felt had me drowning by myself. Now I'm trying to break that spell from the past I used to dwell. Every scar I wear well, turn my pain into tale. Walking out of line, so I might as well dance. Put it up, never know, always had a chance. I'ma risk it all in a glance. If not, I play the game. Some to shame, others who create. I'ma take a stance. Let's see this time what breaks. Leave it there and see who takes. TV's on loud. this shit a race. Who can eat, who can get paper made? Then those who take, who don't share. Well, it's what it is. Nothing fair in the game. Yeah, we all still play. Walking down the line, so I might as well dance. Put it up, never know, always had a chance.
Damn. What a fun instrumental too, you know what I mean? Like, really fun. That was sick. What a good song to have features on too, you know what I mean? Like, this was fun, man. This was really fun. Well done. Again, like, you know, a lot of TDG's recent tracks have been fun. You know what I mean? Like, they really have been fun. But the instrumental sets like a really good kind of path and canvas for everybody else to just kind of kill it, right? Because again, like it strikes me as one of those instrumentals that, like, you know, is fun and kind of joyous in nature, but when you get a couple heads to hop on it, sometimes you can make it like really dirty and it sounds like super gnarly. So yeah, one of those fun instrumentals that you can make like really really grimy, you know what I mean? So I fuck with that a lot. I think there's a lot of positives about this, a lot. You know what I mean? Like truthfully, like there's just a ton of positives. So um let's talk about it. Let's break it down. Let's get into it. We're talking about three things here. We're talking about the instrumental, talk about vocals, talk about the overall theme of this TDG track. So, instrumental, prod TDG. The instrumental is like a big part of this, right? The instrumental is a huge fucking part of this. Has that good like homey kind of like 2005 family movie sort of vibe, but also like when the drums come in, you get that whole gritty griminess of it, right? So I love the direction of it, and I just love the style. Nothing super clashy, too overbearing, or anything that I would like tweak out about mix wise. Again, TDG is a fantastic producer, so not really a shocker there, right? But something I always want to point out for anybody new at all. So, again, mix is great. You know what I mean? Like nothing that I would like really tweak out about here. Definitely not. Especially like with the sample and the 808, like the 808 works really well with this. You know what I mean? Like the 808 works fucking well. You know, it really does. So, instrumental makes fantastic. Instrumental Shining Star. Speaking of the 808, the drums, the fucking drums, man. Absolutely the drums. I feel like TDG did a really good job on the drums. So, yeah, Shining Star, definitely drums for sure. No question. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, TDG is fantastic, man. Absolutely, absolutely. Yep, definitely, man. Definitely. Very proud of you, my friend. Very proud. Um. So. Um. Hmm. Instrumental solid, definitely drums. Um. Let's talk vocals. So vocal mix for everybody, fantastic. You know what I mean? Like really fantastic. Like nothing I would like really tweak out about here when it comes down to vocals, right? Um. We've heard plenty of Trap House Charlie features. We've heard so many other things, right? So you know, not really a shocker that everybody sounds like very consistent on this track, right? Especially with TDG. You know what I mean? So nothing that I would like really tweak out about here, especially like quality and levels wise. Yeah, nothing that kind of bugs me out. You know what I mean? Definitely not. Definitely not. So, um, vocal mix definitely right where it needs to be. Vocal Shining Star though. I think one consistent thing across across everything here was the flow and cadence and delivery. You know what I mean? Like the flow and cadence and delivery from everybody on this track was fantastic. That's one thing from start to finish where I was like, "Oh shit," you know what I mean? You like you know a flow is really good when you kind of like naturally get into the groove of it, right? Especially on like a first listen. So, yeah, I think flow and cadence and delivery is going to do it for me. I mean, you could argue writing and lyrics, right? You could definitely argue writing and lyrics, but I think flow and cadence and delivery has to take it for me. For sure. So instrumental solid, definitely drums, vocal solid, definitely the flow and cadence and delivery. Let's talk theme, aesthetics. Love these aesthetics. I think Candelabro mentioned it just a second ago, but the aesthetics are always solid with TDG, man. Singles, projects, across the board, really fun. Truthfully. You know what I mean? Like, really fun. So, aesthetics, yeah, no complaints. You know what I mean? Definitely no complaints at all. I don't know why SoundCloud took away the feature to kind of like zoom in on covers, which is just the most horrible user interface decision ever. But like I said, TDG's covers, singles, projects, doesn't really matter. Fantastic. You know what I mean? Especially as of late. So, aesthetics always on point. Overall theme, out of line. Again, not really a track that I would like dig super deep for like a sentimental, like insane theme for. You know what I mean? Like one of those tracks where you take it for what it is and you appreciate TDG and crew kind of showing what they could do on a track, right? So again, nothing I would like dig, super deep for like an emotional theme for, but one of those ones where you really do appreciate what TDG can do on a track. So well done, my friend. Well done. And thank you so much for your submission, my friend. Much, much love. Huge shout out to TDG. Thank you so much for the submission. And make sure you go follow them on SoundCloud, by the way. They're approaching 1.1K over there on the cloud. And of course, make sure you go follow TDG on Twitter as well. They're only 2 followers away from 170, so make sure you go show them some love on the Bird app, my friends. And of course, every artist featured in today's episode and every single episode will be linked in the description of the YouTube re-upload. And of course, make sure you subscribe to the Music Mondays YouTube channel if you haven't already. We're approaching 360 subscribers. We do upload 2 times per week, every Thursday, every Saturday. Full podcast episodes, exclusive segments, and a whole lot of good jazz over there on the channel. So make sure you go show these artists and the channel some love, baby. Let's get. Already have. Thank you. We appreciate you here at Music Mondays. Yep, huge shout out to TDG, man. Huge shout out to TDG. Absolutely fantastic. So, kicked off with Candela Brown. We had TDG. I think this is our last Patreon night, but of course, certainly not least, the homie Ghost, a multi-genre, extremely talented producer, came through with an unreleased Dropbox link. I don't know if it has vocals. I don't know if we got an instrumental here this week, so I don't know. With Ghost, it can always be a little bit of a grab bag. You never know. So let's go pop this over a new tab. Let's see what we got here. Hold on, chat. Hold on. All right, 2 minutes here. HGX Ghost, reverb sucks, 147 BPM. Reverb indeed sucks. I agree. But let's get into it. We're gonna go in blind. We don't know what we're gonna get from the homie Ghost here, so I'm down. Let's get into it. Oh shit. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh my god. Bro, what? That is fucking tough. Wow. That was fun. It's like that was really fucking fun. And look, like this is one of those instrumentals where I felt like it did everything that you wanted it to do. You know what I mean? Like this is everything that I wanted this instrumental to do, right? Like when I first heard this, I was like, yeah, like I hope it goes this way and I hope it sounds like this and X, Y, or Z. Like, and it did everything the regular like listening ear um would be able to kind of predict, right? I feel like it really did, and the melody was great, I agree. Um but this was fun, man. Again, really fucking fun. So shit, this is definitely top 3 for sure. This is fucking crazy. Um let's talk about it though. Let's talk about it. So, we're going to talk about two things. There's obviously no vocals, man. We're going to talk about the instrumental, talk about the overall theme of this collab between Ghost and Hit Girl. Instrumental. Instrumental mix. Again, even for unreleased, fantastic. Ghost has a very consistent mix, right? A very, very consistent mix. We've been reacting to Ghost for well over a year now. And I don't think we've encountered a even debatable shitty Ghost mix, right? Like, I don't think we've encountered anything like that, So, not really a shocker for us here at Music Mondays, but for anybody new here, Ghost has a very consistent mix, man. So, fantastic. This is great. Nothing that I would like really fucking bug out about, like, at all. Instrumental Shining Star. I love the melodies, right? I feel like the melodies are up there for sure. No question. Yes, exactly. Like, they could have been fucking harsh, 100%. Like, that's totally up there. Yes. Great point. But yeah, Shining Star, man. I mean, the melodies are up there, but you could kind of like debate the drums in the same vein, but also, I think the structure is really what takes this away. I think the structure is like what gives this like the spunk and the attitude that it needs, right? I think the structure is like what takes it to the next level for me. So, Instrumental Shining Star, man, I'm gonna go structure. 100%, I'm gonna go structure for sure. So, instrumental solid, definitely structure. Let's talk theme, aesthetics. Obviously, no cover art yet until this gets placed, but overall theme, reverb sucks. I mean, definitely one of those like, you could kind of build a world around this. I wouldn't dedicate a super theme to this yet, but it definitely has that good like future, almost like electronic, techy sort of feel to it, but also very like grimy and dirty as well. So you could go, a few ways with this theme here. You really could. So, I'm excited for what this crew kind of comes up with when it comes down to the theme, man. So, well done, my friends. Well done. Huge shout out to Homie Ghost. Thank you so much for the submission, my friend. Much love. By the way, make sure you go follow Ghost on Twitter. They're only 6 followers away from 510, so make sure you go show them some love on the bird at my friends. And of course, everywhere it's featured in today's episode and every single episode will be links in the description of the YouTube re-upload. And of course, make sure you subscribe to the Music Mondays YouTube channel if you haven't already. We're approaching 360 subscribers. We upload 2 times per week, every Thursday, every Saturday. Full podcast episodes, exclusive segments, and all good jazz over there on the channel. Make sure you show these artists and channel some love, baby. Let's get it. And if you already have, thank you. Hit Girl did the drums and structure. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to fucking them. Both you guys killed this, man. Both you guys absolutely fucking killed this. One of my favorite submissions in a while for sure. It's very like effortless. You know what I mean? Like very just you. This is a definitely a favorite of mine for sure. But outside of that, that does conclude all the Music Mondays patrons for the night. So huge shout out to all the Music Mondays patrons. You guys are fucking wonderful individuals. Thank you. Huge shout out to all the Music Mondays patrons, past and present. You guys are what keeps Music Mondays alive. So thank you. But outside of that, let's dive into the rest of the community submissions. Thanks. No, you're very welcome, my friend. You're very welcome. Absolutely. Let's dive into the rest of the community submissions, my friends. So, obviously we would kick off with Candelabrum, but we've already reacted to them because they are a Music Mondays Patreon. But, up next we have the homie Deeprest. And now, Deeprest, a multi-genre artist, came through with their brand new project. I've got a whole album dropping this Friday. Would love for you guys to pick a track at random. This is a pre-save link right now, but I'll turn into a live link on Friday. I got you, my friend. I got you. So, Deeprest has been coming through on Music Mondays as of recently, right? They came through with a wonderful music video for, God, what was that track's name? Zombie. That was like absolutely fucking cool. You know what I mean? Especially like edited by Deep Press, and it was just fun. It was just really fun. But um, usually what we like to do here at Music Mondays when it comes down to projects, I don't like to skip around when it comes down to projects, right? Like if somebody sends us a project link, I would just do the first track, right? Unless it was just like a 50-second intro or something like that, maybe I'd skip it. But I always like to look at it in the perspective of like if I was a listener, which we are, and kind of like discovering this album for the first time, how would I play the tracks? And it'd be, A to Z kind of thing, So I would kind of start organically for sure. But so that would mean that we have to do the track honestly. Pause here. Hold on. And we have lyrics. Okay. Okay. And we have lyrics. Okay, so this is track 1 off of Help Me, I'm Stuck, a 8-track project dropped this year, August 14th, 2026. Okay. I'm down. All right. Let's get into it. A deep breath. Honestly, let's go.
Honestly, I've been smoking good weed. It ain't no secret, I'm in love with my green. Honestly, I don't miss no scene, cause it ain't no scene if it ain't got me. I adore dark like 2 a.m. conversation, talk about society, well what's remaining. Never ending civil war that humans always waging. I've never seen God, but I've sure seen Satan. Are we on earth or are we living in hell? I've lost my mind simply trying to tell. We've been deprived, oh no, oh well. It'll be alright, the kids are gonna rebel. I'm an animal, they can push me down, but I cannot fall. Keep it casual, always been this proud, it come natural. It's understandable, if you check out, it's understandable. It's understandable. Honestly, I've been smoking good weed. It ain't no secret, I'm in love with my green. Honestly, I don't miss no scene, cause it ain't no scene if it ain't got me. Honestly, I've been smoking good weed. It ain't no secret, I'm in love with my green. Honestly, I don't miss no scene, cause it ain't no scene if it ain't got me. I see the way you lie, I wish you well, I wish you well. I see the truth inside, I burn in hell, I burn in hell. Honestly, I've been smoking good weed. It ain't no secret, I'm in love with my green. Honestly, I don't miss no scene, cause it ain't no scene if it ain't got me. Are we on earth or are we living in hell? I've lost my mind simply trying to tell. We've been deprived, oh no, oh well. It'll be alright, the kids are gonna rebel. Honestly, I've been smoking good. Honestly, I've been smoking good. Honestly, I've been smoking good. Honestly, I've been smoking good weed. It ain't no secret, I'm in love with my green. Honestly, I don't miss no scene, cause it ain't no scene if it ain't got me. Honestly, I've been smoking good weed. It ain't no secret, I'm in love with my green. Honestly, I don't miss no scene, cause it ain't no scene if it ain't got me. Honestly, I've been smoking good weed. It ain't no secret, I'm in love with my green.
Wow.
Honestly.
Now, what's insane about this too is when I, started this submission, I was like, yeah, let's start off with the first track of the project, right? Because that's normally what you do as like a regular listener, right? Like if you're trying to listen to a project for the first time, you're gonna start with the first track naturally, right? This is an insane start, like an absolutely insane start. Like this is like one of those first track projects, right? Like where you just hear the first track and you're just like, whoa, you know what I mean? So it's like almost impossible for you to kind of like not continue to listen to the project, you know what I mean? It almost pulls you in. So a really great start here. truthfully, like a really, really good start. So, um, let's talk about it. Let's break it down. Let's get into it. So we're gonna talk about three things here. Talk about the instrumental, talk about vocals, talk about the overall theme of this track. So, instrumental. I love the choice. Again, a very depressed style of instrumental. We've reacted to plenty of depressed in the past as to where we kind of know their style of instrumental and their style of music and what they kind of like when it comes down to production. And I like the choice here for them for sure. So kind of a no-brainer. But as far as mix goes, nothing that I would like super tweak out about. Nothing like super clashy to overbearing or anything that I would like, take home and be like, oh my god, this sucked. You know what I mean? Nah, nothing like that. I like the instrumental mix right where it's at for sure. Instrumental Shining Star though, on the other hand, probably the melody. Even though I do like the drums and the structure and how like fast paced this is, I feel like the melody is what's gonna like what people would probably take away from this, right? I feel like the melody definitely is something that's very like memorable, right? So, instrumental solid, definitely melody. Let's talk vocals. Vocal mix, fantastic. Very standard deep press kind of vocal mix we've reacted to again. Enough deep presses where we kind of know like what their vocal mix is like and like what to expect from them, and no matter like their style or anything like that, I feel like their vocal mix stays pretty consistent, and that's kind of like what you're getting here. So not really anything that I would like tweak out about here either. So I do like the vocal mix. With that said, for sure. Um, hmm. The vocal Shining Star though. Writing and lyrics. That line about the scene is just that was iconic to me. You know what I mean? Like that was iconic to me. So I think writing and lyrics got to take the cake for me, man, for sure. You could kind of argue like flow, cadence, and delivery a little bit there, but I think writing and lyrics kind of like take it home, So, instrumental solid, definitely the melody, vocal solid, definitely the writing and lyrics. Let's talk theme, aesthetics. Cover of Help Me I'm Stuck. I love this cover. Project worthy, absolutely, especially like with it being like centered around eyes and like kind of like having that eye sort of feel, but also it combines like so many different other elements. Like it almost looks like a crayon filling here, and then like it's a very like photoshoppy kind of cover, which is great. You know what I mean? I think this is fantastic. And project worthy, absolutely. You know what I mean? Definitely project worthy for sure. For a single, yeah, it would probably fly, but project worthy definitely. Overall theme, honestly, a very honest song, right? It's a very, very honest song. So, yeah, a very blatant, in your face kind of theme. Like, honestly, and in Steve Press really like being honest about where they're at in their life and where they're at with certain topics and where they're at today. You know what I mean? So I felt like it was a very like chest out kind of song, which I feel like was awesome and a really great way to kick off a project. So, if I was a first time listener, I definitely would have kept going. You know what I mean? For sure. So, well done, my friend. Well done. Huge shout out to Deep Press. Thank you so much for the submission, my friend. Much, much love. Make sure you go follow them on Spotify. And, of course, make sure you go follow Deep Press on Twitter as well. They are approaching 1.7K on the Bird at my friends. And, of course, every artist featured in today's episode and every single episode will be linked in the description of the YouTube re-upload. And, of course, make sure you subscribe to the Music Money's YouTube channel if you haven't already. We're approaching 360 subscribers. We upload 2 times per week, every Thursday, every Saturday. Full podcast episodes, exclusive segments, and a lot of good jazz over there on the channel. So make sure you go show these artists. Let's show some love, baby. Let's get. If you already have, thank you. We appreciate you here at Music Mondays. Let's get it, baby. So, well done, my friends. Well done. What a great way to kick off the show, man. What a great way to kick off the show. So we're about halfway through. With that said, you guys know the deal, man. We're gonna take a quick commercial break. So I'm gonna need all you guys to get up, go get a drink, go get a snack. Maybe you need to go walk the dog. Maybe you could do, you gotta do X, Y, or Z. But when we return, we're gonna dive right back into the rest of the Music Money's community submissions, my friends. So don't go anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Music Mondays podcast, episode 290. I almost forgot where I was for a second there, but hope you had a good break. Hope you're chilling. Hope you're vibing. Uh, Submit your pet photos or your husband's when they don't shave. Literally, had like a full blown like a pet episode. That shit would be gnarly. But we left off the homie Deep Breath. So up next is the homie Royale Michael. A extremely talented hip hop artist came through with a track titled Drake Shut the Fuck Up, Janice Shut the Fuck Up freestyle. So that was a remix from the Janice STFU track from Drake's, I think, like recent project. But Royal Malco came through with a caption. What's up, Music Mondays? It's Royal Malco again. I wanted to send you another song I just released. I'm down. That's called Drake Shut the Fuck Up. A play on words with the track Janice Shut the Fuck Up. It is a freestyle, the same instrumental. Hope you enjoy. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. Pop it open a new tab. Let's see what we got here. A little pause of Rooney. Hold up here. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, this is an instrumental off of Drake's recent project, Janice STFU. I haven't heard it too much, but Royal Malco came through with a remix for it, so I'm down. Let's get into it.
Million options and you chose to be a monster. Watch me flow and you'll acknowledge that you never was a problem. I'm like 3D, baby. Setting screens so you can feel me, baby. It's like 03, everything on me seems lately. My head high until I'm knee deep, crazy. Beep, beep, shawty pulled up to relieve me. What the thoughts in my head wanna think peace. Eyes popping out like windy, like watching X-Men and see Mystique. People only care when your wrists bleed. Not flooded with the red, only flooded with the green. Was flooding the air, not flowing our jeans. Why since ain't been common since COVID-19? These are the words of the best that could lie. Series of 7, I ended in 5. Where they acknowledge I entered my prime. My roses might come when I run out of time. When days without food, I'm not selfish with dimes. What is that one we dancing online? Will MJ be happier? Highly surprised. Be spoken these times. They might have subscribed. Might have subscribed. The hate that you get should be looked at as crimes. You fan up for profits, you follow for likes. And to that same prophet, tell truth for some rhymes. I don't say much, I got shit on my mind. You fake it for love just to be left behind. My kids see me and they run and they smile. Don't have to watch heroes, they know that I'm eyes. They know that I'm man. I do this alone, no hand. You mad at me for chasing the dream while you worry about hoes in your pants down. You must have been told that you wasn't the clown. Watch when you old and just sitting around. You gon' be like Jordan on ice cause you sell to the hood but you never in time. I'm like 3D, baby. Setting screens so you can feel me, baby. It's like 03, everything on me seems lately. My head high until I'm knee deep, crazy. Free me from the chains to the enemy. Nigga exchange for some Hennessy. White boy out in Tennessee. Keep saying nigga in this rest in peace. What you mean you never heard of me? I'ma get a meal that's some Grandma Eve. I'ma get a meal that's some Grandma Eve. Coldest nigga out upon the earth. Poseidon couldn't even match the circuit. If you even try, well, there's the hearse. Cause guaranteed I'll put you in the dirt. Yeah, 2026 in rows of verse. First and last, and not the last is first. First and last, and not the last is first. The first is last, and not the last is the Bible said it, but I know it hurts. Watching evil take advantage of his purse. Every play they tried to use on turf, but I'm back again to say it did not work. Back again to say it did not work.
Wow.
Back again to say it did not work. Back again to say it did not work. Back again to say it did not work. Back again to say it. Now I came back home to get what I deserve. Like leaving the crib without the coins and splurge. You asked to borrow where there's a bit of nerve. Cause I built this brick by brick like Franklin's world. As rap continues to grow, I'm seeing a surge. Niggas with dope and violence they prefer. Niggas with hope and honesty won't merge. And when niggas is quoting knowledge they say swear. So if you listen to hearing too many birds, before the music stops I quickly urge for you to check out these nouns that I rehearse. Before the stars attract and pull your purse. Come and take a chance on the nigga. Run on the man with the hands on the nigga. Throw it in the hands on the nigga.
Let's go, bro. Let's go. See, this is one of those rare remixes, right? Where I feel like the artist really like took an instrumental that is and took it to the next level, right? And Royal Malco really did that, man. So well done. Well done. This was fun. Let's talk about it. Let's break it down. Let's get into it. We're talking about three things here. Talk about the instrumental. Talk about vocals. Talk about the overall theme of Drake STFU. So, again, obviously a Drake remix instrumental here, so not much to like super dive into as far as like critiquing the instrumental, but as far as the Janice instrumental goes, I mean, great choice. I feel like Royal Michael killed it. Um, but when it comes down to the mix, nothing that I would like really tweak out about there. Quality was good, levels were good. Nothing I would really kind of bug out about. Nothing super clashy, too overbearing, or um, really anything that I would tweak out about, right? So, instrumental mix solid. Instrumental shining star, definitely the melody. I feel like the melody's iconic for sure. Especially like in terms of like the TikTok scene and like the trends and things like that, right? So the I mean the melody for sure is got to take the cake here. So instrumental solid, definitely melody. Let's talk vocals. Vocal mix, really solid. Again, Royal Michael has a really consistent vocal mix. They don't really have any vocals that I would like tweak out about. You know what I mean? Like we've been reacting to them for long enough as to where we have kind of a good like bite size sample of all their vocals, and yeah, this is another vocal mix that's like very consistent for me. So nothing that I would like really tweak out about here for sure. So vocal mix definitely on point. Vocal shining star, definitely the flow and cadence delivery. The way that Royal Michael flowed on this was just stellar, just absolutely stellar. So again, nothing that I would like really tweak out about vocal wise, but flow and cadence and delivery for sure. So instrumental solid, definitely melody. Vocal solid, definitely the flow and cadence and delivery. Let's talk theme. Aesthetics, again, coming through with another childhood picture, man. Coming through with another childhood picture. Always fun. Always an easy kind of cover, right? And always kind of like fits the theme. We have the Revelations cover over here, in the a recommended tab over here that we kind of dove into last week. So the whole sort of childhood photo thing is always really fun to me. So aesthetics definitely on point. Overall theme, kind of a remix for the Drake track, right? Nothing that I would, dig super deep for like some emotional, well written theme for, you know what I mean? Definitely a track where you just kind of get the best of Royal Michael, right? So well done, my friend. Well done. Huge shout out to Royal Michael. Thank you so much for the submission, my friend. Much love. Make sure you go sub to their YouTube channel, by the way. They're only 3 subs away from 290. And of course, make sure you go follow Royal Michael on Twitter as well. They're only 9 followers away from 20, so make sure you go show them some love on the bird app, my friends. And of course, every art's featured in today's episode and every single episode will be linked in the description of the YouTube re-upload. Of course, make sure you subscribe to the Music Mondays YouTube channel if you haven't already. We're approaching 360 subscribers. We upload times per week, every Thursday, every Saturday. Full podcast episodes, exclusive segments, and all that good jazz over there on the channel. So make sure you go show these artists in the channels. Love, baby, let's get. If you already have, thank you. Vlogs are nice. I agree, Kendall, bro. I agree. Vlogs were great on Michael's track, for sure. For sure, my friend. So, we left off with Roy and Michael. Up next is the homie, Jay Chief, a first-time submitting artist. And you guys know the drill, man. With a first-time submitting artist, we're going to go in blind. We don't know what to expect, and we don't know what to kind of hear, all right? So, they send in a Spotify track. And again, first-time submitting artists are always fun, right? So, let's dive in here. Jay Chief, Grown Music. Let's see here. This is a single, okay, with Jay Chief and Chana. Okay. All right, first time swinging artist, Jay Chief, Grown Music. Let's go.
Tryna find native.
J. Chief Productions.
When I say grown, you say music. Grown, music, grown, music. When I say grown, you say music. Grown, music, grown, music. When I say grown, you say music. Grown, music, grown, music. When I say grown, you say music. Grown, music, grown, music.
Yeah, this is grown music.
Here to educate with real lyrics.
From the start of the tune until the
With a
finish.
different vibe, we ain't trying to fit
It
in.
comes from a higher power, yeah, everything we've written.
Chosen by God to complete the mission.
And staying focused with the vision.
Being wise with every decision.
This is grown music with a high level of maturity.
Sharing our views and showing integrity.
Putting God first and ourselves secondly.
That's how it should be, yeah, it's a necessity.
Done with passion and effectively.
Making an impact, showing
Nice groove.
positivity.
Nothing stopping shine, yeah, nothing stopping me.
Here to send out a message respectfully.
All about lyrical and spiritual growth.
Learn a lot of things, yeah, it shows.
And mostly done on our own.
With God's help, we weren't truly alone.
By Christ, we are given a high level of intelligence.
It's only through Him that we can achieve
Grown
excellence.
music to a higher level, nothing less.
This is what we're here to express.
Delivering something educational.
Setting an example, making it relatable.
To every generation is translatable.
We're making a difference, being inspirational.
Words of knowledge and upliftment.
Encouraging others to make good decisions.
Encourage everyone to keep winning.
No matter the battles, keep persevering.
When I say grown, you say music. Grown, music, grown, music. When I say grown, you say music. Grown, music, grown, music. When I say grown, you say music. Grown, music, grown, music. When I say grown, you say music. Grown, music, grown, music. Grown music. Grown music. Grown music. Yeah, this is grown music. Grown music. Grown music. Grown music. Yeah, this is grown music. And stay focused with the vision.
Being wise with every decision.
And stay focused with the vision.
Being wise with every decision.
When I say grown, you say music. Grown, music, grown, music. When I say grown, you say music. Grown, music, grown, music. When I say grown, you say music. Grown, music, grown, music. When I say grown, you say music. Grown, music, grown, music.
Damn.
Grown, music, grown, music.
Message here is great. I agree.
Music,
Solid.
music.
Very like positive kind of track, you know? I agree.
Grown, music.
I definitely agree.
Grown, music, grown, music.
Very catchy too, you know, like one of those ones that kind of gets stuck in your head, for sure. Well done. Yeah, this was fun, man. This was very fun. You know, one of those ones that's like PG, but like, you know, not everything PG has to be corny, right? It's one of those ones where I feel like anybody could kind of get behind it, right? So, well done. Great first time submission. So let's talk about it. Let's break it down. Let's get into it. We're talking about three things here. Talk about the instrumental, talk about vocals, talk about the overall theme of a grown music. So, let's talk instrumental. Instrumental, love the choice. I mean, definitely an obvious choice for this kind of message. But as far as like mix goes, nothing like super clashy, too overbearing. Quality's good, levels are good. Nothing I would like really tweak out about here. Definitely not. So, I like the instrumental choice. Instrumental shining star though, gotta be the melody. I feel like the melody is definitely like catchy and kind of like doing what it needs to do, right? Like really doing what it needs to do. So I feel like the melody's up there. Vocals. Let's talk vocals. So instrumental solid, definitely the melody. Let's talk vocals. Vocal mix solid. I mean, for both Jay and Channa, solid. Really solid. Nothing I would like tweak out about vocal wise. Nothing I would like write home about. You know what I mean? Quality was good. Levels are good, especially for a first time submission. Fantastic. So, vocals are definitely up there. Vocal shining star. Probably the hook. I feel like the hook is definitely like iconic and definitely like liable to get like stuck in your head, right? You know what I mean? Like definitely liable to get stuck in your head for sure. I like it. I agree. But yeah, I think flow and cadence and delivery and like the hook is definitely up there. So I think we got to go hook for this one for sure. So instrumental solid, definitely the melody. Vocal solid, definitely the hook. Let's talk theme, aesthetics. Fantastic. You know what I mean? Simple, straight to the point. At J Chief Channa, road music. You know, perfect for a single. Nothing that I would like freak out about here. You know what I mean? Like very minimal, but you know, for a single, definitely kind of like hits the mark, right? So, aesthetics definitely on point for sure. Overall theme, grown music, right? Much like Kendall Brown was saying in the chat, very positive message. Very like kind of sort of I guess really the only way that I can describe it is a positive message, you know, and kind of like a good like a good blanket positive kind of vibe, right? And I feel like they both achieved that for sure. So, well done, my friends. Well done. This is awesome. Huge shout out to Jay Chief. Thank you so much for the submission, my friend. Much love. Make sure you go follow them on Spotify, and of course, make sure you go follow Jay Chief on Twitter as well. They are approaching 1.1K over there on the Bird app, my friends. And of course, every art's featured in today's episode and every single episode will be links in the description of the YouTube re-upload. And of course, make sure you subscribe to the Music Mondays YouTube channel if you haven't already. We're approaching 360 subscribers. We upload 2 times per week, every Thursday, every Saturday, full podcast episodes, exclusive segments, and all the good chats over there on the channel. So make sure you go show these artists and show some love, baby. Let's get it. You already have. Thank you. We appreciate you at Music Mondays. So, up next would be the homie Ghost, but we've already bragged to Ghost because Ghost is a wonderful Music Mondays Patreon, so definitely go check out the beginning of episode 290 if you want to see us react to the rest of our Music Mondays Patrons. But following Ghost, we have the homie Lovely, aka Most Dope Kimon, and they came through with a track titled Designer in the Project's official video. I'm down. Now, Lovely, has had a stellar 2026 between their consistency, the branding change, so many other things, man. They've had a really solid year for sure, but again, they came through with a track titled Designer of the Projects, the official music video. I'm down. Let's get into it. This is a quick little pause here. Go full volume. Let's go 720 just because we're streaming. I'm down. The official music video, brand spanking new. Let's get into it. Lovely Designer of the Projects. Let's go. Adlibs are crazy. Again, another fun summer video out of Kimon, man. Or Lovely, I should say. But great, you know what I mean? A really good, fun kind of summer video, and even sliding under 2 minutes. And shout out to homie Asher. Really great, you know what I mean? Like, Lovely has been an artist that we've been reacting to for probably over a year now, right? And their videos have not only progressed, but they just gotten more and more fun, and Lovely, aka Kimon, seems like an artist that just really enjoys their videos, but also like has a good time doing them, and this one really brings that for me. And this kind of has like a simple theme, and I like it a lot. So let's talk about it. Let's break it down. Let's get into it. We're talking about 3 things here. Talk about the instrumental, talk about vocals, talk about the overall video for Designer of the Project. So instrumental, again, a very Kimon style instrumental. Nothing that I would switch up here. Kimon really knows how to curate their own instrumentals, so not really a shocker that they picked this one, but I do like the choice out of them. The mix is good. Nothing super clashy, too overbearing, or anything I would tweak out about. Again, the 808 really shines through here, so yeah, nothing that I would like super bug out about, right? Quality was good, levels are good. Nothing that I would like complain about for sure. Instrumental shining star though, speaking of which, is the 808, 100%. I love the drums, so definitely the drums for sure. The 808 is something that I would take away from this for sure. So instrumental solid, definitely the 808. Let's talk vocals, man. vocal mix really solid. Like again, nothing that I would like really tweak out about here. But Kimon's kind of slowly improving their vocals as well. Like a lot of the smaller stuff that I noticed in this track was really solid. The ad libs in particular are fantastic. So, vocal mix definitely up there for me for sure. Vocal shining star. Probably the flow and cadence and delivery. I thought that was fun. Had me moving kind of like throughout the whole track. So you kind of like argue writing lyrics, but I think the flow and cadence and delivery is probably what made this fun for me for sure. So instrumental solid, definitely the drums, vocal solid, definitely the flow and cadence and delivery. Let's talk about the official music video for Designer of the Projects. Again, location. Asher has been a really solid editor for Kimon. And they've helped immensely. But also, what I love about Kimon is they know their locations. Like they really know their locations, and they love, kind of getting the perfect shot. You know what I mean? Like I have never even like spoken to Kimon directly about this, or Lovely, I should say, and like gotten more like intimate details. But you know, Kimon's just one, or Lovely's more so one of those people that like love their videos, right? And really like love their locations and certain shots, and there's just stuff that really sticks, you know what I mean? And you know, Lovely's one of those people that is like the truth of like putting just as much effort behind your visuals, covers, aesthetics, all that good jazz as much as your music, right? Because a lot of people will put 110% of their music and 0% into their fucking aesthetics and their videos and their covers and their features and their promotion, and they wonder why shit's fucking whack, right? Everybody could take a really good note from Lovely here and put as much effort as you do into the videos as you do your own music, right? So, well done, my friend. Well done. Huge shout out to Lovely. Thank you so much for the submission, my friend. Much love. Make sure you go sub to their YouTube channel, by the way. They're only 3 subs away from 110. And of course, make sure you go follow them on Twitter as well. They're only 6 follows away from 40. So make sure you show them some love on the Bird app, my friends. And of course, every artist featured in today's episode and every single episode will be linked in the description of the YouTube re-upload. And of course, make sure you subscribe to the Music Money's YouTube channel if you haven't already. We're approaching 360 subscribers. We upload 2 times per week, every Thursday, every Saturday. Full podcast episodes, exclusive segments, and a lot of good jazz over there on the channel. Make sure you go show these artists on the channel some love, baby. Already have. Thank you. We appreciate you here. Yeah, no, I agree, Kendelbram. I agree for sure. Shout out to homie Asher, man. Asher definitely came through and leveled up Kimon's videos, no doubt. But our last but certainly not least submission of the night is the homie Offspring Series, a multi-talented artist, producer, designer, engineer, editor, videographer, all the above, came through with a brand new YouTube upload. Footwork King. I'm down. Let's pop this open new tab. Let's see what we got here. Let's take a little peek here, my friends. All right, so we'll go 720. The recent sports kind of like PT videos from Offspring have been really solid, so let's dive into it. Footwork King, Offspring Mysterious, let's go. He's like, wait. Let's fucking go. Holy shit. Yeah, that's hard as fuck. That's so hard. I don't think I could do it backwards. Okay. He just walks out. Well done. Well done. Um, that was a good one. That was more of a like a more drawn out one, but I think it's necessary for the lore here, right? Shining Star, probably still the concept. I think the concept is definitely up there for sure. I agree, Candelabrum. I agree for sure. Definitely, definitely. So, Shining Star for sure the concept, but well done, my friend. Well done. Huge shout out to Offspring of Sirius. Thank you so much for the submission, my friend. Much love. Make sure you go sub to their YouTube channel, by the way. They're only 4 subs away from 270. And of course, make sure you go follow Offspring of Sirius on Twitter as well. They're only 4 followers away from 800 gens. Make sure you go show them some love on the Bird app, my friends. And of course, every art's featured in today's episode and every single episode will be linked in the description of the YouTube re-upload. And of course, make sure you subscribe to the Music Money's YouTube channel if you haven't already. We're approaching 360 subscribers. We upload 2 times per week, every Thursday, every Saturday. Full podcast episodes, exclusive segments, and all that good jazz over there on the channel. So make sure you go show these artists and channel some love, baby. Let's get. That does conclude all of our submissions for tonight, my friends. So let's close it out. Let's get some shout outs. Let's show some love, all that good jazz. Let's get into it, my friends. So first off, huge shout out to everybody in the chat tonight. You guys are fucking wonderful individuals. Thank you. Huge shout out to the homie Candelabrum, the homie Ghost, TDG, and anybody else that lurked and chilled, man. We appreciate you here at Music Mondays. Thank you so much for supporting the show, man. You guys are awesome. So we appreciate you. Thank you. Massive shout out to everybody that did submit tonight, and huge shout out to all our Music Mondays Patreons. Huge shout out to the homie Candelabrum, Jordan, Ryuki, TDG, Laverius, Ghost, and Kale, and all of our Patreons, past and present, man. You guys are awesome. Huge shout out to everybody that did submit tonight. Huge shout out to Candelabrum, Deep Rest, Royale, Michael, J, Chief, TDG, Ghost, Lovely, Offspring Mysterious, and everybody else that does submit to the Music Mondays podcast, man. You guys are fucking awesome. Thank you. You guys know the drill. You can stream the Music Mondays podcast on all audio platforms, anchor.fm/allmusicmondays. And of course, you can find this episode on the Music Mondays Patreon tonight, and you can find it on all audio platforms this Thursday. That's Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, all that good jazz. And if you want to catch the replay on YouTube, that'll be available this Saturday per usual. And of course, make sure you follow Music Mondays at All Music Mondays. That's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all that good jazz. We are available on all of your favorite social medias. And of course, make sure you stick around the channel, man. I do stream 5 to 6 days a week. Speedrunning stuff, watch party stuff, obviously the home of the Music Mondays podcast and all that good jazz. So make sure you come through and kick it with the kid. Thank you, my friend, for all of your submissions and all your support, man. For sure, but yeah, this will be on the Patreon tonight, and then I'll be live tomorrow for a regular stream per usual, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you follow, subscribe below. Everything linked below. All my socials, all the good jazz is linked down below. I love y'all. Take care. Be safe. And I'll see you tomorrow.